let us continue playing Halcyon 6. When we last left off, we are at the point of getting tier 2 ships, and we definitely want to head to New Terra to see what's happened to our homeworld. However, there are other concerns. I'd like to get a third level tier 2 ship built, but I think more important than that, we just need to get our resources back under control. So we're going to build a satellite drone control room. That'll take 6 days, eat up a lot of our resources. Next thing, if we go to ship management, we will be wanting to build an additional tactical tier 2 ship, which will get us one of each type. Neural updates will happen in a day or two, and also we have a couple of crew pickups that we could do. So let's send the... let's not send Dylan, let's send Little Debbie on a round trip to go and look for that. I'm going to repair that actually, since it's our tier 2 ship. Also, that's on the move. So we're going to leave the system, grab the other one here. Okay, Officer Academy has completed the task, so therefore we now have additional XP from combat. We can also do that, but we actually need a level 7 officer for that first, so maybe not. Okay. Current reserves 48, current reserves 6. I think we're fine with it as is. I'd like to go and pick up some more stuff, but for now we'll be fine. Just go there, pick up the fuel, pick up the crew rather. Debate that, and then return back for the moment. Also, I'm noticing that's heading towards Helix, so I think that's where we have to go next. We have to defend that fleet, so... we gathered enough crew so we can build that ship. However, we have to defend this. So, the ACSS... fix it? Actually, does that even want that ship? Yeah, why are you not in the thing builder? Get in the thing builder. Anion's doing equipment things. I think we'll leave that as is. Thing finder. Yeah, that should be fine. Where's our other tier 2 ship though? Okay, so we have both our tier 2 ships there if we send the ACSS Thing builder to go and get that done. Okay. So we have to defend Helix. So to send you, we shall send you as well, and we shall send an additional tactical ship. In this case, we'll send Aegon and the acceptable losses. Launch the fleet, and we will repair the ships. It's going to cost us, but we need to defend this. Federation distress signal. Well, we dealt with that relatively quickly then. So the Troll tier 2 ship, Psychic, has a lot of resistances to everything except weapon disruption. Then a couple of small tier 1 ships. So I think our tactic here is, again, as always, deal with the smallest, the easiest ship first, then we'll see about dealing with this. But we have 2 upgraded ships versus their 1, so as long as we're careful, we should be fine. Structure beam, torture. I think we'll get rid of that and take an extra heal, because I just want to be cautious on this. Or maybe take a protective field instead. So protective field turn 1, and then see where we go from that. From that, we would like to release some mines, I think. So we shall release mines to see if we can put engine down on that. And then we have, of course, our ship there. Alright, engage. Protective shield up. Next, let's go for some weapons disruption on... do we actually want to just... here's the thing, this thing does the most damage, so maybe it makes sense to get rid of this first. Then deal with the weaker ships afterwards. Especially as they all have a lot of hit points. Alright, let's go for it. Change of plan, we're going to weaken their bigger guy first. Evade, 94, and some evasion work. Good going on Mara's ship. Alright, let's go for Death from Above. Okay, so we've done some disabling work. Incisive Beam. Weapons Disruption exploited. I don't think we've got anything else to exploit there, so instead we're going to go Disabling Strike and just reset up that. We're doing a lot of good evasion work, has to be said. Alright, Flak Barrage. Exploit the weapons down. Kinda want to fire at will. We're going to fire at will. Of course, he's in the accessible losses and not the will ship, but, you know, that'll do. Alright, let's go with triple shot. Let's get some damage on the other ships. We can deconstruct damage over time, but I think actually it's going to be better for us to just slow that thing down. Minor setback. Weapons disabled. Don't have to do much. This might even kill. Not quite. Bullseye. Alright, the big little ship is down. Let's begin the deconstruction then. Oh, maybe I actually... Yeah, okay. We'll go for some adaptive armor and get some healing going. And then, since we don't have much, so additional blasting. Put another protective shield, but there's less of them now, so let's go for the torture instead. Mental distortion. Not effective, and some more disablings. Alright, release the mines. More weapons disruption. Exploit and out. Okay, now we can Death from Above, and that should hopefully... Oh no, that's cooling down. In that case, let's eat you. So he should be dead relatively easily here. So let's just concentrate fire on this guy. Oh, he's gone for some healing. Alright, ignore that. Ignore that too. Fire at will. And now Death from Above. Still alive. Alright. That should do it. Put adaptive armor up, get some heals going again. Engines down doesn't really work in this environment, but we're okay with just doing extra damage right now. Blood pods to heal. Stasis lock. And that should be it. Okay, so we dealt with the fleet. Even salvaged a bit of equipment here. Okay, Colonyx Helix is safe there. Gain the Maverick skill. We will transfer the Dark Matter to the fleet. And I think we do want to do this. Yeah, Marishin, let's upgrade that. So that should hopefully get us more resources going forward. Still have a bunch of missions on the go at the moment, and we do have to get back to New Terra. Alright, new cadet. And Anion continues to make resources. Who have we actually got doing stuff at the moment? So Anion's making materials, you're making dark matter, and you're currently upgrading that, which is fine. This is not the most efficient way we could be going about this, but it's probably the way we have to go for the moment. Alright. So that's now upgraded. So 10 per day, dark matter. That's good. Alright, so our options become, do we try and deal with this, which is only a tier 1 defense fleet? Could head out to here. See what's going on. Pick up fuel at least, which might even be worth it depending on things here. I'm debating just going to New Terra here, so if we go this on the way, that probably makes sense. How much fuel is there, actually? 20. In which case, 17 to get 20 is probably worthwhile. Okay, drone control is now available. So let's go and build a new drone. However, it's going to require another officer. Oh, we really need more crew. But I also need to build a new ship. Alright. Resources, absolute importance, really. So we're going to not cancel that. We're going to cancel this. And where are we? There we go. Let's build ourselves one of these. Anion? Build a drone for us. Okay, transfer the fuel to the fleet. And then we're going to probably give ourselves some problems here. Let's head to New Terra. Commander, our fleet is starting its approach now. I'll provide you with visuals. T-minus 15, 14, arriving now. As we feared, New Terra is no more. Only a shell of the former capital, now caked in a mysterious emulsion. Running a scan on the troll fleet now, Commander. It seems to be spawning a kind of troll vessel we've never seen before. Semi-liquid makeup, emulsion, clinical planets. Okay. Do we engage it or return? Destroying this fleet would allow us to look for potential survivors in the system, or retreating would lead them to a troll. We will attack. Okay, so Tier 1, Tier 1, and Tier 1. We are wounded, but we have one adaptive heal left. We have... Actually, let's do some edits here, because we're going to need the heals more than we're going to need this. So, wound cauterization. They're weak to hull breach, as we know, so let's see if we can get some hull breaching stuff going on. Engines down, sensors offline, targeting support. Yeah, we'll go with portal counter protection. Big mines, disintegrate hull for panic. Okay, we're gonna go with this. Let's engage. So first thing, we're gonna go for hull breach, and we're gonna target the weakest one to remove him from the board as much as we can. Try and weapons disrupt him, not effective. And we're going to deconstruct him as well. More hull breach. Exploited and 270. Alright, Flesh Meld I imagine is going to do some regeneration. Yeah, that's going to heal over time. We need to deal with this now. One down. Okay, how are we looking? Not too bad. We got more of a chance hitting the Basher, so let's deal with him first. Sensors offline. Let's begin the firing at will. Okay, some things going a bit wrong here. Alright, let's go for some torture. Doing some more damage over time. Stasis down, they're regenerating everything at this point. Bullseye shot. Additional deconstruction. Alright, so they've lost all their regen. Let's exploit the hull breach. Chaos cannons. Alright, Debbie's in trouble. Death from above. Evaded. Alright, cauterize the hull. Get Marigin onto healing duty right now while we try and kill this. Yeah, should be fine. Hull breach, deal with that last one. Alright, just the cedar whelp left. Deconstruction. And I think we're going to fire at will again. Lower the speed, give us more time to just make sure he dies. Exploit the engines down. It's just not been too bad so far. Disabling strike. Incisive beam. Getting some good damage with the exploitations. And finally, solid hit. Battle is won. Materials and resources. Isolated a number of human life signs coming from the Osatis Moon Hellbore mine at coordinates 1GHQ12. If we hold the patrol a while longer, we should be able to telebeam them aboard. Otherwise, we leave them to their fate. We fight through to the moon. Let's gain Maverick. We're wounded. I'm not going to deny this. We are wounded. We are looking... Oh, dear God. Alright, this might have been a mistake. This may have ended up being a mistake. We should have held off. Alright, what regeneration abilities have we got left? One round of adaptive armor. We have... I think we might just put Marigin onto full tank at this stage. Stick with the hull breach because you know that works. Put on the adaptive armor. Well, that's basically move 1, adaptive armor. Move 2, cauterize anybody who's got some wounds. Debbie, on her basis, is going to have to go back to healing here rather than that. Going to stick with the plan of just as much as we can do. Exploit sensors offline. If we can get that down, anyway. Alright, we're gonna go with this. So, I think plan, deal with the weakest one first. Has to be done. So, adaptive armor. Get that set up. Next up. Have to kill this as fast as possible. So, let's go pure damage on this one. Bridge shot. Double evasion's a good start. Death from above. Ship disabled. Alright. Risking some damage here, but I feel this is the way we want to do it. Bullseye shot. Flak barrage, try and exploit. Nope. Portal cannon. Get you out of there. I'm starting to feel that as well, in all honesty. Disabling strike. Alright, weapons disrupted. Critical condition for you. Cauterize. Get one of them down. Exploits engines down. Doesn't actually do engines down. Alright, deconstruct. Some problems. Alright, this will exploit a hull breach. Let's deal with that. One down. So now it's just a case of, can we do enough damage to these to stay in the game? Flat barrage. Stasis lock. We have multiple ships on critical, but we have plenty of turns. Alright. Let's inflict some weapon disruption. Not effective. Alright. Do some repair work. Do some repair work. Meanwhile, we're firing at will. Cauterize the hull. We are running out of heals, though. Don't have anything that exploits at that point. Carry on. We gotta move. Maritim's gotta move as well. What have you got left? Probably not enough. And that was evaded. Oh, I might have messed that up. You do have hull breach, though. Oh, we might have some real problems here, but let's go for it. Not effective. Beam's coming back on there. Alright. Stick with the plan. Damage over time. Heal the Whibley stuff. I'll tell you what, these people had better appreciate what we're about to do for them. Alright, we have another stasis lock, so let's lock you again. Weapons disabled. We can take advantage of this, hopefully this time. Do some more weapons disruption. Not effective. Hull breach. Flesh meld. Are they going to start regenerating now? They are. They're in critical shape. Reinforce the hull. I probably wanted to do regeneration work rather than that, actually. This is a chance of killing. We need it to. This is a chance of killing. We need it to. Alright, they're down to one. One left. Torture. So that should undo their regeneration a little bit. Fire at will. Cauterize the hull. Alright. Dealing with the last ship with basically no hit points left. Let's inflict that if we can. Weapons disrupted. Good. So less damage. Engines are down. We can try and exploit that. Did. Try to buy ourselves a few more turns. Alright, that's given us a few more attacks. I think we might just do it. Just. Death from above. We should have waited for that third tier 2 ship. Commander, we're able to beam bomb the Oromestis mining crew aboard. We initially began preparing for the warp jump out of here, but we've been informed that their leader, the legendary inventor, Sophia Maddox, is still trapped down there. I want to say we need to deal with another, even tougher troll fleet. So if we don't rescue him now, we won't be able to later. Oh, we can't do it. We have to return. Alright, gained ace pilots. So we have destroyed that siege ship, and now we are returning home, but we have unfortunately lost our chance to get another officer, I think, from that. Alright, we'll take precision attacks. What's Debbie working towards at the moment? Nothing much at this stage. Let's go for hypermagnetics. And Mara is going for more solar-powered stuff, which upgrades the stasis lock, so that's at least something going for us in a little bit. Alright, we also gained a lot of resources from that, so we can now go and build ourselves that tier 2 ship here, and we clearly need the one which can take the more damage right now. So this is less evasion, less hull, does more damage though. Let's construct the ship. And then let's wait for them to get home. Okay, new satellite drone is ready to be deployed. Perfect. I think we will want to build another one though. Build 3 satellite drones. Ah, we can do the task in more time if we do it like this. 7 days to build 3 or 4 days to build. Yeah, okay, that's a no-brainer. I don't mind using up the last of our resources here because this is ultimately a task to gain us more resources, which we are going to need to set up. Alright, Dylan continues to make dark matter. In a word, total. We can only imagine the kind of instantaneous cross-dimensional attack made the devastation possible. For now, we can only hope to protect the few remaining Federation facilities that's still alive, survive, build up our fleets, and fight back against this troll armada. There will be no peace. Okay. Well, I'm going to call that a video here. The pirates have apparently disbanded. That's a little concerning. Have we progressed to a stage of the game we're not ready for yet? I'm starting to think we might have done. Well, next time then, we will look to grab a few more resource bases, see what else we can manage from various things, grab some more crew, build a new ship, get enough dark matter to stay repaired, and see what happens. So, until the next time then.